So I am on my way to CultureCon. I'm so excited. I got my flyers ready to go. I'm meeting Christina, and this is the fit. Did it all black, a jumpsuit, because when you don't know what to wear, what do you wear? A jumpsuit. My goals going into CultureCon is to, of course, record as much as I can, meet and reconnect with people, because I don't live in New York City anymore, so a lot of the people that I'm going to encounter I haven't seen in a long time. And then also getting, spreading seeds, good seeds about skin seeds, and learning so much. I can't wait to learn. I'm open and ready to learn. I'm in the matrix. I'm in the matrix. I'm in the matrix. I'm in the matrix. Hello. Thank you for watching More Amor. I'm Avielle Amor, and I'm magnificent. And so are you, because you're watching. Let's get into this Amor code. CultureCon 2019 review. This is my review as a first year attendee. In no way is this video intended to rub it in your face of who and what you missed, but more so to serve as a resource, informational, educational, whether or not you want to invest your coin for 2020. Now, 2019 for me has been all about transformation, transmutation, and planting seeds, quite literally, so that I planted my own seed of Skin Seed, which is my skincare line, Skin Seeds, mindfully so to reap the glow. Anywho, CultureCon, what is it? Oh, I brought a microphone just for this. Anyways, hi you guys, Avielle Amor here, and I'm at CultureCon, ready to make connections and connect with everyone here that is creative. I'm super excited. There's so many things going on right now. We have Sanaa Lathan on the panel right now, so I'm about to go head over that way and see what she talks about. CultureCon is an annual conference that has taken place in New York City, New York City for the past 2 years, and this year I believe it was in Brooklyn. This is the first year it was hosted in Brooklyn. I don't know if that's correct, but I believe that is. Anywho, so this year it happened October 12th. It was on a Saturday, and leading up to the event, they had a week-long events where they partnered up with like Facebook and HBO to bring you guys like different fireside chats. I don't know. For individuals that live in New York City, they had a week-long worth of events leading up to the big day on October 12th, CultureCon, and they had things from screenings for Dolomite, a Duce Palooza party, and like business with your Instagram account, like different cute things like that if you are a entrepreneur, a creative, and you have a brand and you wanted to get out there. And then also if you just want a cute kiki. Now the speakers that were at this event, the panelists that were at this event, it's so many to name. Like, it was crazy. Like, Black Hollywood was in that room. Okay, Black Hollywood was in that room. I think Issa Rae was missing, Viola Davis, but who knows, that can happen next year. But Tracee Ellis Ross was in attendance. Elaine Welteroth, not in attendance, she spoke beautiful, inspiring words to us, to her babies. Tracee Ellis Ross, Sanaa Lathan, Regina King, Elaine Welteroth, Keke Palmer, Angela Yee, Rich Dennis. Who else was on a panel? I believe Mac Wilds was on a panel. Justine Skye. I wasn't able to attend all these panels. I know that they were on them. The ones that I attended were Sanaa Lathan, because she started off the day, Regina King, Rich Dennis with Angela Yee. And I attended a lot on the creator stage. They had 2 stages. Let me just speakers. There were a lot of speakers. There were a lot of dope people. How the day went, basically, when I got there early, okay, I was on time for being early, and I didn't have to wait in a line. Just walked to the front. Got my ticket. You get a liquor ticket. You know, you got to get the lick, and then you check in, and they give you a cute notebook. I have my notebook. They give you a cute little notebook. It was so cute. I wrote in it. And a matching pen, all about coordination. And they give you great energy walking into the door. That's what I experienced. Very informative. So I got my intro, my little flyers or whatnot, you know, to keep you engaged if you were into the paper thing. But I was into the app. All on my phone. I was able to organize and coordinate my day. It wasn't like I had to look at a flyer or, you know, have to keep that on me. I'm not going to lose my phone. So I had my entire day scheduled, and I knew how I had to maneuver from each stage, because there were 2 stages in the venue. So how the venue was set up, it was on a Navy shipyard. Now let me tell you about this Navy shipyard, okay? Thank you, CultureCon, for offering the 25% off Lyft coupon code. Thank you. I wish I would have known about it before I pulled up in my Uber. But it's okay though. Anywho, my Uber driver dropped me off at the beginning of the Navy shipyard, and I saw a sign that said CultureCon. I was like, oh, this is it. So basically, I wore heels, and before I left where I was staying, I charged up my ankles to 130%. But by the time I walked through that shipyard, my ankles were at a good 80%, and I knew that was going to last me throughout the day. I wore some heels, and trying to be cute, not trying. I was cute. But yeah, I knew for the next time, because I couldn't only last the panels. Okay, some panels I really wanted to attend, and some panels I just wanted a seat. And then I still got a good word while sitting there.
You might do live events where you do a live podcast on a stage, and you bring in a co-host, and people watch you, and you sell tickets. And then there is the traditional sponsorships route. So if you happen to have direct access to brands, that's awesome. But oftentimes, especially if you're just starting out, you don't have that kind of access, which is what Anchor sponsorships need to do. Like I mentioned, so our platform does allow you to monetize for free. So what we do is we work with a ton of brands who are looking to advertise on podcasts at scale, and we pair all of our creators, regardless of size, with these brands. And so we give them a script, and then they read the ad, and they can insert it wherever they want in their episodes.
It sounds like everyone needs to download Anchor.
And charging up my ankles. But the app was everything. They provided an app. They basically told you what food vendors were going to be there, the sponsors, the businesses that you could check out, and then which way you need to direct yourself to get to each panel on time. The panels were packed even before the next panel will start. I mean, you would get your clearing out of people that were trying to go to the next one, but they were packed to capacity. Sometimes you couldn't find a seat. So back again, they had 3 buildings on how this was set up. So they had the main building, the main stage.
It's time, you know, there's so many creators and things like that. He's been my longtime hairstylist. I got him to do Happily Ever After. And we all knew.
Forgot what that stage was called, but it was something cute, maybe the culture stage. And then outside, they had the food trucks, and then they had this like cute transparent dome, and that served as another panel space, the creator stage. And then across the street, which was cleared off, you didn't have to worry about cars coming through. That was all for the photo op. They had a warehouse. that's where all the activations took place and the small businesses were. Yeah. I have my notes here. So what I wish I would have brought with me, I wish I would have brought some powder, because I was sweating because of my ankles. So then I used my beauty blender, and then it just like was a whole situation. Basically, I had to leave the function, go back to where I was staying, take a nap, recharge, and then fix my face and come back later on. But that's all I wish I would have brought with me, because CultureCon was so helpful with providing you information on what you should bring. You know, if you followed their Instagram account, the CCNYC, they were so like detailed. I feel like so detailed about like what you should bring your ID, your business cards, you know, a strategy. They were very detailed when it came to that. And then also they provided an app. Thank you. Now, my purpose for going there, you saw that earlier in the video, no need to reiterate, but I'm also going to show like the day after the event, like just my initial word vomit after the event ended of how I felt. So I am at the rooftop beer garden, and I'm just gonna write. I like writing. Oh, and follow up with my contacts that I made at CultureCon. I met some great people, so I'm just gonna write down my hit list of people that I need to hit up and follow up with. CultureCon gave us these cute little books with like a little matching pen, and I'm just going to write down my hit list of the people that I'm going to follow up with. It's not that many people. I think it's just like 2, but these 2 emails that I'm going to like begin to wordsmith. It's very important. I just want to make sure that it's very thoughtful. Promoting at Skin Seats started off pretty slow. I was nervous beginning it. I'm so thankful I had my assistant Christina with me to like hype me up and be my little hype man to tell me that I could do it. After I did like the first initial introduction of Skin Seats, my brand, it became easier and easier every time that I did it. I start building up the momentum. So I encourage you guys, if you all are wanting to start something or you're too afraid to introduce yourself, I still get nervous every time. You just got to do one more, and then you are gonna like build it up. You're gonna grow. CultureCon definitely felt like a reunion, like I thought it was going to be, because I ran into so many people. Oh my gosh, it felt so good just sharing good energy, catching up with one another, figuring out which products, finding out and learning more about what other people are working on, where they are in their lives. Because like people, depending on how they met me and where they met me, they met different Avielles. They met the Avielle that was always outside, always partying. They met different Avielles. This Avielle that they met yesterday, is someone that has found their purpose and is inspired and really like business focused and business oriented, and then also at the same time a recluse in somewhat of a sense, because like if they want me to check for y'all, I'm gonna need to check from y'all. I'm not coming outside to all of these events like these brands want influencers or people to do just so that they can get free promotion when they have the budget to pay accordingly, especially if they see value in your platform. And that's what not only am I doing with Skin Seeds, like putting value within my own brand and putting out a great product, I'm also informing other people to get the message out there that these brands see value in our platform. If they see value in it, they should give us our value and our worth for our time and the efforts that we put into it, especially if you know what you're doing and whom you're influencing. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and write down my thoughts in my email, and my skin is doing so much better. I know I said initially like I wanted my skin to be clear before I got here, but it didn't happen. It's okay. but it went down a lot more than what I thought it would be. Like, it went down. So I'm just thankful. I'm still on the journey of fixing this hyperpigmentation in this area, but my skin looks amazing. I'm not wearing anything but my Night Harvest serum right now, and I'm going to stop talking and get to work. It's been a week or so since the event happened, and I'm just like closing it out so I can share with you guys whether or not if this is an event for you. So yes, if you have a purpose. And when I say that, I'm not counting out people that are, are aspiring and they're trying to figure out where they're going. And okay, if you feel like you need to be in this room, be in this room. But I feel like having a purpose in that room will guide you guide you into where you need to go. So the reason why I say that, say you don't know yet. You don't have your purpose. And they have these panels about, they have a panel going on about the beauty industry and CBD. But at the same time, they have a panel going on about podcasting. You're attending, and say you don't know your purpose and you're attending the beauty and CBD panel. But really, later on you find out that you want to be a podcaster. You get what I'm saying? Where you focus your energy, things grow. And if you're just spreading it all out there, eventually you'll get somewhere. But you'll get there a lot faster if you direct it and you know what you're directing it towards. That's all I'm trying to say, if that makes any sense. I'm going to leave that in there. Someone's going to get me. What was I going to say? Yes, it's worth the $216 or how much it was. Disclaimer, I did not have to pay for my ticket. I got an invite. I just want to be transparent about that. But if I didn't get an invite, would I still pay for it? Now that is a question for okay, say you're a startup creative and an entrepreneur and you just found out about it. No, you need to invest that money back into your business, into your craft or whatnot. Now this event is an investment for your career in your craft, but now that you know about it now, you can start putting it aside to attend the following year. And then also, because the CultureCon is so great, on their Instagram account, they provided tips on as to how your job, your career can pay for it. So make sure they're on their P's and Q's though, your place of business, okay? Because if they drop the ball and it's sold out, it's sold out. And Imani don't care who you are and where you came from, it's sold out. And I respect that. Anywho, so pros and cons of the event. It felt like homecoming. It felt like a reunion. It felt like the family cookout. I'm not playing. Like, everyone that I've built a relationship with in New York over the years, and I've only been in New York for I was only in New York for 3-4 years. Like, almost everyone was in that conference. And it felt good. It felt good to catch up with people. All in one spot too, I didn't have to go here for brunch and there for dinner, everyone was right there. That was amazing. Oh my gosh, just catching up with people, it felt great. It felt like family, you got to catch up. People had babies, people had a new business, people have new careers. It was beautiful. That was beautiful. It was so beautiful to meet new people. And then it kind of felt like a little fashion show. You got to see people's fashions. I love that they had the small business activation center. Yeah. It was a woman named Fly. She has her own coffee line. The name escapes me, but I'll put it in the ad. I'll put it in the description. And I met a young lady that has her own spice brand. I met a stylist. I met a lot of people. But I was very intentional with who I connected with, and I connected with like two to three people that not that I'm saying that they're beneficial, but I know that like I want to genuinely build something in that direction because I vibe with them, one, and then also I see like how in the long run maybe, you know, they can help me out or I can help them out. Any cons of the event, I can honestly say I don't have any complaints. Why? Because this conference is something, it's special. It's the first, I feel like, of its kind. I think I read in Forbes that it's like one of the largest attended conferences for people of color in New York City, the largest attended. So I respect it, and you know, and even if there were like logistical errors that I haven't like really thought of at the moment, or anything like wrong, you know, okay, I'm pretty sure they noticed it because they're on their shit. Okay, I'm pretty sure they noticed it, and they're probably I know they're going to do better next year. So I have no complaints. I'm proud. I don't even know the founder, but I'm so proud of what I feel like, you know, like we created this. I didn't create anything, but I feel like I'm a part of it. I'm telling you, it felt like a family reunion. So I have a whole soundtrack playing in my head. It's a family reunion. Okay, anyways, beautiful. Yeah. So, if you have any questions, comment those. Like this. This is the Amor code. Let me do my introduction. So, I'm about to close it out and then read and do my introduction for, you know, the edit. So thank you guys so much for watching.